I want to welcome everybody. Thank you so much for attending this evening. We're so happy and excited that you are here. We are here to talk about the healthy living revolution, and we are all really, truly so excited about this community that literally is helping people take healthy back. That's our hashtag, and that's what we're doing. And you know, when you think about, life today, healthy living used to be simple. I think we can agree that it has changed. We used to play outside and garden and eat family dinners and drink water from the hose. And, you know, at the end of the day, we came in when the street lights came on and went to sleep because we were tired. But really what's happening today is, our family dinners are being replaced with convenient fast foods, and outside play is being replaced today by a lot of online games. I know probably many of you can relate that have children and grandchildren. And water is being replaced with sugary drinks. And you know what? It's really taking a toll. And I think people today are just very fatigued and they're worn out and tired. And, you know, I'm so happy to be a part of this community. And as I said, helping people take healthy back, because it's not up to our schools. Our schools aren't doing it. Our government's not doing it. We have to do this as families, as parents, as grandparents, and concerned people. We've got to take the responsibility to change this trajectory, because you know what, being healthy is a lot more than looking good in a pair of yoga pants, right? So I want you to ask about yourself. Think about yourself. How are you taking care of you? Are you eating real food? That means food that is grown, not food that comes out of a package or a box. How are you exercising? Are you exercising most days? And what exercise should you do? Really, you should be doing what you want to do. I mean, in terms of movement, whether it's walking or dancing or gardening or something to get your body moving. We need to be drinking water. We are mostly made of water. Our cells are about 75% water, and that's what your body needs. Coffee, tea, sodas, anything else literally does not replace your water, okay? And it's just necessary for your body to function. And then sleep. How are you sleeping? Are you getting a good solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night? You know what? While your body is sleeping, your brain is resetting. You've got hormones that are kicking in and doing different things. You've got, your body is detoxing. You go through all these rhythms throughout your day and at your night. And detoxing mostly happens at night, and your immune system is the most active as well at night. So you've got to be getting those hours of sleep in. And yet there's two startling trends in our world. I think we can all agree that we're under a lot of stress these days. And one is that our environmental toxins are increasing. And just the amount of chemicals that are in our environment, in our homes, in our carpet cleaners, in your dry cleaning, in the products you put on your skin probably, they're all around us. The water we're drinking, the air, our food supply. So unless you're literally living in a bubble, you are being surrounded by a lot of toxins that even 10, 15 years ago weren't there. It's just getting worse. And it's also equally shocking that our food quality is decreasing. There's just literally thousands of toxins that are in our food. As a matter of fact, we just went to a talk this last week with Dr. Tamara Sachs. It was amazing. And her whole talk was about the toxic load and how our bodies deal with that and how it handles it. And how it handles it is through nutrition. And all of these things are leading to oxidative stress, okay? Extra oxidative stress. There's a certain amount that's going to happen in your body every day anyway. But when you add all of that plus the stress of life, that creates more. And we know that oxidative stress is the foundational problem and issue with chronic illnesses, aging. Okay, this happens because of oxidative stress. And if you look at that apple, the brown half, that apple is showing oxidation. Okay, and it's literally aging that apple. And yet, if we squeeze lemon juice on the other half of the apple, ladies, you know what happens. it doesn't turn brown like that. That the lemon juice protects it. Guess why? Because lemon juice is a really amazing superstar antioxidant. So it helps it not age as quickly. Okay, and it does the same thing for us. So your best defense is antioxidants. And antioxidants mostly come from fresh fruits, vegetables, and berries. But yet today, we have all of this mass-produced produce, and it is not as nutritious as it used to be. And, you know, this quote is that some varieties of food have lost 5 to a whopping 40% of their nutrient content. And that's why we have to eat more. Do you remember when the government came out with the 2 to 3 servings, and then they went to 3 to 5? Now it's around 7 to 13, actually 9 to 13. And they're saying if you're an athlete, you probably should be eating more like 16 servings a day. Well, I think they lost most people at 2 to 3. Most Americans are not eating very many fresh fruits and vegetables, and it's really, really important that we do. So at the Healthy Living Revolution, we've got a couple of solutions for you. The first is, if you'd like to grow great food, we have this amazing tower garden. It's a vertical aeroponic growing system where that green tub is filled with water and nutrients that you add. And then there's a pump in there that pumps the water up that white tube, and it literally just rains down on the roots of your plants. And they're hanging inside that in little pods in that white cylinder. And there's no dirt, there's no digging, there's no weeding, which is amazing. And yet this growing system, at a study done at the University of Mississippi, outgrew their best farming methods by 30%, using 90% less water and 90% less space. So it really is the future of growing. And wow, you talk about just this whole idea of the healthy living revolution and how we're transforming things. We have even a school curriculum for this. There's tons of schools and restaurants, rooftop gardens. These are going in all kinds of cool places. And you can grow anywhere. You can grow outside, on a back porch. I live in Denver, so in the summer I have one outside, but all year round I have one inside with grow lights, and I grow fresh greens and herbs all year round. I love my tower garden. And if you're not a gardener and you don't want to grow your fruits and herbs and things like that, your vegetables, then here's another option. And this is the One Simple Change of Juice Plus. And this is a look at our fruit, vegetable, and berry blend. And you can see they are absolutely packed with all of this amazing produce. And the way Juice Plus is brought to you is we pick vine-ripened, fresh fruits, vegetables, and berries. These are all organically grown. They're amazing. And then that produce is basically, it's kind of juiced, ground up, mashed up, and then carefully dried under low temperatures. So all the nutrients are remaining intact. So basically we're just removing the water and the waste from this. And what we're left with then is a powder. It's a concentrated powder of all of those foods that you're seeing. And then we put that in a capsule so you don't have to taste it, or chewies. And wow, you're getting this incredible, intense amount of whole food nutrition every single day. And this is so important because, you know, Mother Nature brings us our nutrients through what's called phytonutrients. Phyto means plant. And literally there are thousands. Scientists now say there are literally thousands of nutrients, these phytonutrients, in every single fruit, vegetable, and berry. And this is a list that you're looking at of about 400 phytonutrients that they have discovered and named in an apple. Okay, so when you compare that to a vitamin, you know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm taking my multivitamin, I'm doing the right thing. Well, you know, are those 13 isolated nutrients going to compare to all of that in what's in whole food and those thousands of nutrients? And everything that you see here is in the right balance, it's in the right ratio. Your body knows what to do with all of that because it's food. So there is no comparison between a vitamin and whole food. We also have Juice Plus Complete Shakes. These are amazing. We have a vanilla shake and our Dutch chocolate shake. They are absolutely delicious. I do these every single day. And they're low glycemic, which stabilizes the blood sugar. They're vegan and non-GMO. All of our products are. They're also all gluten and dairy free. This is all 100% plant-based nutrition, including the protein blend. There's also something in here called oligosaccharides. We have a fructo oligosaccharide. And these are powerful prebiotics. You've probably heard of probiotics, that's all of the microcosm of your gut and all of the bacteria that are in your gut. And you want to feed your good bacteria, not the bad bacteria. There's a battle going on every single day. Literally after every single meal, your flora of your gut changes. It's called your microbiome. And the prebiotics are food for your healthy probiotics. Turns out that the healthy probiotics happen to be vegan. So this shake delivers that in spades. It's the best tasting meal. It's easy, it's simple, and it is the healthiest meal that you can get in your body every single day. And I do mine as a breakfast. I often do mine in the late afternoon as well when I'm maybe having a little energy dip or want a snack. I do usually my chocolate shake in the afternoon. So you can use these at any time, and athletes love these for their workouts, pre-workout or post-workout. Amazing. So when you put our shakes with the Juice Plus Trio blend of the fruit, the vegetable, and the berries, you've got over 45 whole food plants going into your body every single day. It's amazing. It's hard to think of how you could get that much nutrition into your body. We also have our Juice Plus Omega blend, which is amazing because our omegas are completely plant-based. Okay, it's 100% plant-based, whole food, just like our Juice Plus Trio blend. So that, you know what, you're getting the whole spectrum of omegas. You're getting the 3s, the 6, the 5s, the 6, the 7s, the 9s, all of that in this product rather than an isolated omega blend, right? It's pure, it's sustainable. Do you know how many fish are killed every day for fish oil omegas? So you don't need fish oil because guess what? Fish don't make omegas. They eat it from algae. So we went right to the source. We skipped the middle fish, went right to the algae, plus we have some other plant-based components in there. And so you've got that full spectrum, so it's sustainable with vegetarian capsules, and these are amazing. And you know what? I've been on Juice Plus now for 25 years. And when I started Juice Plus, first of all, I was a vegetarian. I was juicing. I was an athlete. I was a college swimmer, and so I was in a master swim program at that time. I was in my late 20s. I felt great. I did not expect to notice any differences. And I was very surprised when I started Juice Plus because within about the first month or two, I started noticing I was sleeping better. I was waking up easier and earlier, which was a big deal for me. I stopped bruising. And over a long period of time, I started noticing that I wasn't getting sick. You know, even with the Rockstar diet I had, I would still get that kind of yearly crud in the fall. That stopped happening. And I really had to scratch my head as to, wow, why? You know, I had a great diet. I already felt great. Why did these other things happen? And I think it's because of that variety. Remember that slide I showed you? That intense variety of concentrated plant produce of things that I wasn't eating. Even as a juicer, you tend to juice and eat the same things over and over. So now I'm getting this wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. But I've been on that for 25 years. And the shakes, so healthy. And so when I started the omegas, I couldn't have been more surprised that I started noticing even more results with skin. Again, I live in Denver. It's super dry here. My skin is so much softer. And hair. I mean, I have got so much new hair growing. My hair stylist ordered the omegas from me because he couldn't believe how much hair I was growing. But we hear all of these results: hair, skin, eyes, joints. I'm hearing that a lot. Brain health and brain fog clearing up, memory improvements, heart health. These are all things that happen from omegas, and I just love these. So our Juice Plus is truly unique in so many ways, but basically, first of all, we have a whole food label. It's not a supplement label. The FDA recognizes this as food. Again, there's thousands of phytonutrients that are in there. Non-GMO, everything is guaranteed non-GMO ingredients, dairy-free, gluten-free. Everything is NSF certified. This is a third-party certification, and you can rest assured that it's not just us saying what's in there, what's not in there. They monitor our label, but also they are testing for mold, spores, bacteria, any type of pesticides or insecticides, heavy metals. All of that is certified through this certification. And less than 1% of the products that are out there on the market have this certification. It's a big deal. And also our clinical research really sets us apart. We're up to 38 gold standard studies right now, which is amazing. And these studies are done over the finest universities and medical institutions around the world. This research has been underway for over 20 years now. Thousands of people have been through this research of all ages, all health status, elderly, pregnant women, I mean, you name it, and children. It's amazing what this research shows. And these are the things that we know from this research, that Juice Plus has been proven to improve the cardiovascular wellness, to improve the immune system, gum tissue, reduces that oxidative stress that, remember, we talked about causes disease and aging, reduces inflammation, which is also an underlying cause of disease, protects your DNA, healthier skin, is helping with insulin resistance, it's helping decrease abdominal fat mass, it is improving quality of life for ovarian cancer survivors, it's improving pulmonary function. All of these things are backed by gold standard research. I love this quote from Dr. David Phillips, who is a very amazing physician. And he says, Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world and optimizes human health and performance at any level. There is no comparison, which is so true. And I want to share just a couple of thoughts with you that I think are really important to understand. This is one that really does make a difference in so many different ways. Because a lot of people are struggling with weight. And this is important, not only, for how we feel or, how we want to look at our clothes and things like that, but weight issues is a huge issue for just your overall health, because being overweight contributes to so many different diseases and illnesses. So I want to just talk through this real quickly. Basically, remember we were talking about all of the toxins, right, that are in the environment, okay? Well, our bodies are smart. And so what we do is our bodies enrobe those toxins in fat, okay? Because protecting your vital organs, and if you have any background noise, you might just mute yourself, by the way. It protects your organs from those toxins. So it's very, very smart. But what happens is when people burn fat, okay, either through a dieting program or an exercise program, and they don't have proper nutrition, that stresses the body out, okay? Because once you burn that fat, now all of those toxins are exposed again, and you feel worse, and you tend to have a rebound because, again, your body's smart, and so it's gonna protect you by enrobing all of those toxins in fat cells, all right? So there's that rebound that so many people experience. Okay, here's a better way to do it, and that is cleansing. So stored fat, again, you see all the polka dots, that's your toxins being enrobed by fat. Instead of burning or traditional dieting, Okay, now we're going to cleanse. And we cleanse with the good nutrition of fruits and vegetables. And so what's happening is now instead of burning fat, you're shedding the fat and you're cleansing. And so that's really supporting your body through that cleanse. And it's also, it's giving your organs, your liver, your kidneys, the nutrients it needs to successfully shed that fat. Okay, so now that those toxins are reduced, it's easier to maintain your healthy body weight, and you don't have that rebound effect. Okay, excuse me. Another thing that is very, very important to understand is the glycemic index. Okay, and think about how often do you normally eat? A lot of people are only really eating a couple of times a day, and what happens is when you're not eating regularly, your body can go through these major dips in blood sugar. And you probably know what that feels like. And I want you to understand that your willpower is a function of your blood sugar. Okay, your willpower is a function of your blood sugar. And so when you have those big dips, your blood sugar is in the tank. And guess what? If you look at this chart here, this blue line graphically is showing you what happens, for instance, also when you eat a bunch of empty carbs. So things like crackers and chips and white pasta and things like that, that are high on the glycemic curve, they shoot your blood glucose level high. Okay, it's a high glycemic food, but guess what? An hour or two later, boom, now you're down here on the curve. Anybody in your family get hangry? This is what hangry looks like on a chart, okay? This is when you're probably raiding the pantry, trying to find crackers and, empty carbs. So what you wanna do is you wanna eat low glycemic foods in this zone, all right? Because now you're gonna stay in this zone of willpower, all right? So this is where this Shred 10 comes into effect and is so important. The Shred 10 is not about losing 10 pounds, okay? It's about shredding the foods, the toxins, and the habits that are not serving you, and it's a 10-day challenge that we do together as a community. And what we do, if you're interested in this, not everybody wants to do a shred, but a lot of us are doing this monthly, and it's made such a difference. The guidelines is you're adding more real food to your diet. So we teach you, and we have cookbooks, and we have all kinds of recipes and support to help you get more real food, not boxed and processed food. And you're adding the Juice Plus Trio capsules daily. You're doing 2 shakes a day through this 10-day challenge. You're also eating. You're going to eat 5 or 6 times a day, but a couple of those are shakes. All right, you do not get hungry on this, trust me. You're drinking plenty of water, sleeping 7 to 8 hours, trying to, exercising most days. And then here's the challenge. We're eliminating gluten, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, processed foods, sugars, and trying to eat by 6 p.m. if possible. And these guidelines are absolutely, literally transforming people's lives. And we have a lot of support for you while you do this. And again, this is part of our Healthy Living Revolution community. And we do this once a month together as a company. We add you to private Facebook groups where you get all kinds of support from other people that are shredding with you, and some education dripped in there as well. Our Healthy Living Revolution Live, we've got these incredible videos that are just incredible, trending educational videos on health. We've got free cookbooks, all kinds of things in here. Lots of resources. This Start Strong section is for kids. It's a great community. Here's our Shred 10 again, where you can learn more about this on healthylivingrevolution.com. You can click into any of these videos and learn more, actually. So you may be interested in just the one simple change of Juice Plus. You may be interested in the Shred. It's all good, but if you want to join us, this would be like a basic Shred package. And this is just a little over $4 a day. This is about $5.70 a day. If you wanted this one, which is literally, this is incredible. I mean, it actually is at $7 a day, almost $8 a day, but you're getting this nutrition of this trio, which is incredible, plus the omegas. On these packages, you're getting enough shake for 1 meal a day for 4 months. On this package, you're getting enough shakes for 2 meals a day for 4 months. And it's pretty phenomenal when you think about, I mean, like for instance, this one, $5.70. Where can you eat a meal for that price? You know, so you're getting that here plus all of this incredible nutrition. So it's a great value and people are loving it. We also have, if you get the fruit and vegetable, the red and green capsules, with that order, you can sponsor a child between the ages of 4 and undergrad college student, and they will get their Juice Plus for free, either capsules or chewables. We have chewies as well. And oh my gosh, the results of this study, we've got about 1 million kids that have gone through this program. We've collected a ton of data, and oh my gosh, 96% were, reported a positive benefit of some kind. And it's just amazing. So we really want to invite you to join us in any capacity. You might be somebody that you're just excited now to add a lot more fruits and vegetables to your diet, and that's fabulous. We want you to do that. You might be interested in, again, that one simple change of adding Juice Plus or the omegas or the shakes in. We invite you to do that. You might be interested in the shred. Ask the person that invited you, or you might be somebody that is looking at this going, wow, I want my mom on it and my uncle and my sister, and maybe you would like to join us in spreading this mission of good health and hope to a lot of people who are looking for this and really needing some solutions. So I want to thank you for joining us this evening.